My daddy used to always say there's two kinds of liquor. There's loving liquor and fighting liquor. Some people, when they drink liquor, they want to be sweet and nice and love folks. Other folks drink liquor, they want to fight. And Mr. Fussell, you understand you're charged with exploitation of an elderly person, terroristic threats, and battery family violence?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Your Honor. On August the 17th of 2023, officers responded to 123 Old Peace Ross Circle in Vidalia, Toombs County, Georgia. The defendant's ex-boyfriend had called 911 because the defendant's mother, the listed victim in this case, was noticeably physically injured. The boyfriend stated that he had just gotten home and, quote, she's messed up bad. Responding deputy took photos of her face. Her eyes were almost swollen shut. The the mom actually made statements to law enforcement that her son had physically assaulted her. She wasn't sure why. Quote, he beat the hell out of me, is what she told the deputies at the time. She refused medical treatment, stated that this wasn't the first time that this had occurred. The ex-boyfriend was a trucker and had a ring or some type of camera inside of the home. And there were camera footage of him threatening to kill her. And the attack was around 4 p.m. The ex-boyfriend showed up around 9 and was concerned that mom was grievously injured and had called law enforcement at that time. In contemplation of, the victim in this case actually passed away in January of this year, not of natural causes, not any relation to this, or that would be a completely different charge. The state's recommendation in contemplation of that is a $1,000 fine. Count 1 will be null prost. Count 2 is 5 years probation, subject to the special conditions of probation we're about to talk about. Count 3 is 12 months probated concurrent with count 1. He is eligible for first offender. The special conditions of probation, numbers 2, 10, 11, 14, 15. I would ask that 16 be checked because 16 actually encompasses anger management that we have at the very bottom. It's just a different checkbox on the sentence.
Any objection to that?
No, sir, Your Honor.
All right.
18, 25, 32, and 34. And of course, the state would certainly ask Your Honor to warn Mr. Fussell regarding any sort of Family Violence Act in the future. We certainly hope that the Family Violence Intervention Program assists with that, but any further family violence battery of any person would be a felony.
All right, Mr. Fussell, you heard that recommendation. Is that the recommendation you expected her to make and the one to which you have agreed?
Yes, sir.
Do you now freely and voluntarily admit your guilt of the charges against you, admit the facts as stated by the prosecuting attorney, including her description of your conduct upon the basis of these charges, and do you enter your plea of guilty to these charges against you?
Yes, sir.
Are you here today with your attorney, Mr. Hart? Are you satisfied with the services that he has rendered to you in this case?
Yes, sir.
Anything else you'd like to say?
No, sir.
Mr. Hart, you heard the recommendation. Is that the one to which you and your client have agreed?
It is, Your Honor.
Satisfied that he understands all of his rights?
I am, Your Honor.
Anything else you'd like to say?
Just for you, it not to be as too bitter on Your Honor's palate, also the video that the ring camera was supposed to happen, the deputies weren't able to recover that. That's
Another part of the negotiated plea, yeah.
Yes, sir.
I figured that. All right, Mr. Fussell, the court found that you understand the nature of the charges against you and the consequence of your guilty plea, that there is a factual basis for the guilty plea, that you have decided knowingly, intelligently, and voluntarily to plead guilty. The court will therefore accept your guilty plea. And I will accept the recommendation of the judge and the sentence of the court to be count 1 will be non-pros, count 2 will be a 5-year sentence. I later serve it on probation, subject to the special conditions of probation outlined on attachment A to your plea sheet, which has been reviewed and signed by you. And there will be a $1,000 fine. Count 3 will be 12 months probation to be concurrent, served on probation to be concurrent with count 2. That will be the judge and the sentence of the court unless you'd like to withdraw your plea. Would you like to withdraw your plea?
No, sir.
And Mr. Fussell, part of this is you'll undergo the Family Violence Intervention Program. That is, you'll take these courses and learn how to deal with family disruptions without becoming violent. You'll also be required to participate in what they call anger management program, which is a separate program, but of a similar kind of thing. It's very, very important that you get yourself under control. Now, if alcohol and or drugs are a part of the problem, and
No, yes,
yeah, okay, then you need to get that under control.
yes.
My daddy used to always say there's two kinds of liquor. There's loving liquor and fighting liquor. Some people, when they drink liquor, they want to be sweet and nice and love folks. Other folks drink liquor, they want to fight. Apparently, you're one of them that wants to fight. So you got to quit the drinking,
Yes, sir.
quit the alcohol. Part of this probation is you'll have no alcohol, no drugs.
Yes, sir.
So get that under control, okay?
Your Honor, so in light of that, I didn't check 16. I assume the state would ask to check 16.
16, yeah, she did, and I checked it.
Yeah,
my bad,
that's what I
okay.
wanted to check.
That's right.
Yeah, I did. But you got to get that under control. And as she pointed out, you had a previous battery of family violence that was dismissed. If that one had not been dismissed, and if you've been convicted of that, then this one would be a felony. If you get another battery of family violence, that will be a felony, because once you've had the misdemeanor, then you've got that on your record, then there'll be a felony the next time.
Yes, sir.
You understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right. All right. Thank you very much.